हेलो एंड वेलकम टू क्विक वन लाइनर जीके फ्रेंड्स। आज मैं आपके लिए लेकर आया हूँ WBCS मेंस का पेपर 5 जिसमें 100 क्वेश्चन होंगे। ये पॉलिटी के होंगे। तो हम बिना किसी समय गवाए आगे बढ़ते हैं। चलिए। Which committee recommended the 27% reservation of OBC in the government job in 1991? मंडल कमीशन। इसके बाद है Question number 2. The directive of separation of judiciary from executive is mentioned under Article 50. Right against double jeopardy is enshrined under Article 22, which is the correct sequence in the preamble of the Constitution of India: sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic and republic. इसके बाद the appropriate writ issued by the court to quash the appointment of a person to a public office is that of Q warranto. 6. Reservation in promotion in favor of SC and ST are dealt under Article 16, 4A. 7. Power of the President to consult Supreme Court has been stated under Article 143. Who can legislate on those residual matter which are not mentioned in Union State concurrent list? Parliament alone. Which of the following is not a basic structure of the Constitution of India? Absolute power of Parliament to amend the Constitution. The President can issue proclamation of emergency. Answer: on the advice of Prime Minister. In which of the following cases the apex court held that where there is a clash of two fundamental rights, the right which would advance the public morality or public interest would alone be enforced through the process of court? Answer होगा Mr. X versus Hospital Z. Question 12. How many fundamental duties are there under Article 51A of Constitution of India? Answer होगा 11. 13. A money bill can originate only in Lok Sabha. 14. Economic justice as one of the objective of the Constitution of India has been provided in Answer the preamble and the directive principle of state policy. ये जो भी ऑप्शन दिया है हम लोग बस ऑप्शन ही की तरफ जा रहे हैं. A proclamation of national emergency automatically suspends all fundamental rights. How many scheduled languages are there in the 8th schedule of the Constitution of India? Answer 22. The fundamental rights of the Indian citizen have enumerated in the Constitution of India in Answer Article 12 to 35. How long a person should have practiced in a high court to be eligible to be appointed as a judge of Supreme Court of India? Answer 10 years. 19. Freedom of conscience is subject to all the above. In which of the following cases it was held that right to life does not include right to die? Answer: Gyan Kaur versus State of Punjab. 21. In which of the following cases Supreme Court of India held that forcing husband to get separated from his parents amounts to cruelty? Answer: Narendra versus K. Meena. In India, right to property is a legal right. How many members were there in the Constitution Assembly? 389. Which of the following doctrines means to stand by precedent and not to disturb the settled point of law? Answer is doctrine of stare decisis. Which of the following items subject belong to concurrent list of the 7th schedule of the Indian Constitution? Forest. Answer is forest. Which Article 15 of the under Article 15 of the Constitution of India states shall not discriminate against any citizen only on the ground of Answer: religion, race, caste, sex or place of birth. 27. How soon imposition of national emergency should be approved by the Parliament? Answer is 1 month. Who can enact a law on abolition of untouchability? The Parliament of India with Article 17. 29. Power of Parliament to amend the Constitution and procedure therefore is laid down in the Constitution in Part 20. The Constitution gives the power of superintendence over all subordinate courts to the High Court under the Article 2 to 7. Disqualification of membership of either house of the Parliament is provided under Article 102. Who presides over the joint sitting of the Parliament? Speaker. In which landmark cases the Supreme Court held that the second marriage of Hindu man is invalid even if he converts to in Islam before marriage? Answer: Sarla Mudgal versus Union of India. Question 34. Equal justice and free legal aid is incorporated in the Constitution of India in. Answer is 39A. The Parliament of India consists of the President and two houses: Rajya Sabha, Council of State, and Lok Sabha, House of People. Question 36. The maximum age prescribed for election of President of India. No such limit. Article 32 stands suspended during an emergency under Article 352. 38. Judicial review function of the Supreme Court means the power to examine the constitutional validity of the law. 39. Who was the advisor of the Constituent Assembly? B.N. Rao. 40. Which of the following is known as a judge transfer case? Answer: S.P. Gupta versus Union of India. The number of nominated members to the Council of State is. Answer: 12. 42. In which landmark case fundamental rights were considered as inviolable part of the Indian Constitution? Golaknath versus State of Punjab. Which Indian state has the largest number of seats reserved for the scheduled tribe in the Lok Sabha? Madhya Pradesh. Minimum age required to become a member of Council of State is 30 years. Joint sitting of the Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha is provided in the Constitution of India under Article 108. The objective resolution in the Constituent Assembly was moved by Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. How many times have the financial emergency imposed in India? Never. Question 48. Which of the following cases is known as the fundamental right case? Keswanand Bharti and other versus State of Kerala. Under which constitution as amendment provision for minimum age as 18 years for the Indian citizen was made to become eligible to vote? Answer: 61st Amendment Act of 1989. The idea of liberty, equality and fraternity in the preamble of the Constitution of India is inspired by French Revolution. The members of the Council of Ministers are collectively responsible to. Answer: House of People. The fundamental duties in the Constitution of India were adapted from Russian Constitution. In which of the following cases the Supreme Court emphasized on right to shelter as one of the fundamental human rights? Chameli Singh versus State of Uttar Pradesh. The Constitution of India adopted the federal system from the Act of 1935. Which of the following is a part of Electoral College for election of the President but does not participate in the proceeding for his/her impeachment? State Legislative Assembly. 56. Which of the following Indian state does not have a bicameral legislature? Chhattisgarh. The word secularism was added to the preamble of the Constitution of India by which amendment? 42nd. The number of Anglo-Indian nominated to the House of People is. Answer: 2. Who has the right to decide that who will be included in the list of scheduled caste and scheduled tribe? Answer: the President. The concurrent list in the Constitution of India was adapted from Australia. In which of the following cases the Supreme Court held that if a body is an agency or instrumentality of government, it may be authority under Article 12? R.D. Shetty versus the International Airport Authority of India. Which of the following article of the Constitution of India guarantees the right to move freely throughout? Article 19(1)(d). The Constituent Assembly was set according to the proposal of the Cabinet Mission. Which of the following fundamental rights do not get abolished automatically during national emergency? Article 20 and 21. Which of the following articles deal with the election of Vice President? 66. Supreme Court of India is a court of record under Article 129. The Council of State in India has how many elected members? 238. Which Constitution Amendment Act provided reservation in admission in private unaided educational institution for students belonging to scheduled caste and tribes and other backward classes? 93rd Amendment. How many high courts are there at present in India? 25. Clause 4 of the Article 15 of the Constitution of India has been added to the Constitution by answer the Constitution First Amendment Act. Fundamental duty to uphold and protect the sovereignty, unity and integrity of India is enshrined in Article 51 AC. The Constitution of India describes India as union of state. Duty of the state to raise the level of nutrition and standard of living and to promote public health is directive principle under Article 47. The word procedure established by law in the Constitution of India have been borrowed from the Japanese Constitution. The resolution to remove the Vice President of India can be moved by Rajya Sabha. In which of the following cases the Supreme Court of India upheld the right against solitary confinement? Answer Sunil Batra versus Delhi Administration. Directive principle of state policy is non-justiciable. Kaka Kelkar Commission is related to the Backward Class Commission. How many sanctioned judges are there in the Supreme Court of India? Answer 30. It is a dynamic, so answer can vary at different times. So it right now maybe it is 34 or something. So it is changing. With reference to election of the president under Article 55, the Constitution of India, every elected member of the Legislative Assembly shall have as many votes as there are multiple of 1000 in the quotient obtained by dividing the population of the state by answer is total number of the elected members of the assembly. Maximum number of seats for Lok Sabha may go up to 552. Which schedule of the Constitution of India deal with the administration and control of scheduled area as well as scheduled tribe? The fifth schedule. Under which article of the Constitution of India financial emergency can be proclaimed? Article 360. The age of retirement of the judges of High Court is 62. Who was the chairman of the Constitution Drafting Committee? B.R. Ambedkar. The concept of complete justice is enshrined under answer Article 142. Which of the following is not a feature of Constitution of India? It is presidential. Among the options, यही था एक option which is not right according to the options. Reasonable restriction to right to assemble peacefully is placed under Article 19(3). If the announcement of the national emergency has been approved by both houses of parliament, how long it will be effective? 6 months. In which of the following cases the Supreme Court of India issued direction on playing national anthem in the theatre and cinema halls, not in option? Right, this is a bit confusing part. So just I don't find the answer. A proposal to prefer the charge of impeachment of the President of India has to move after prior notice of 14 days. 92. Which of the following article is repealed? Article 31A. Which of the following article was introduced by the Constitution 93rd Amendment Act 2005? Answer 15(5). 94. In which of the following cases the Supreme Court of India held the right to access to drinking water is fundamental to life and it is the duty of the state under Article 21 to provide clean drinking water to its citizen? Vellore Citizen Welfare Forum versus Union of India. The answer is that. Who was the Chief Justice of India when the public interest litigation is introduced to the Indian judicial system? P.N. Bhagwati. Which part of the Constitution of India deals with emergency provision? Part 18. Article 21A was inserted to Part 3 of the Constitution by answer is 86th Amendment Act. When was the word armed rebellion added to the Constitution to declare a national emergency? By the 44th Amendment Act. The word socialist was added to the preamble of the Constitution of India by which amendment? 42. Which of the following Constitution amendment required President to impose national emergency on any particular part of India? 42nd Constitutional Amendment. Thank you for watching Quick One Liner GK friends. If you like this video, do subscribe it.